Meet silly George, a cheerful soul who set himself a brand new goal. He bought a bucket, cloth and soap and stepped outside with boundless hope. He said, I'll clean the glass so bright and make the window shine with light. But George was prone to slips and falls and knocking into garden walls. On Monday morning, full of cheer, he grabbed his bright yellow cleaning gear. He propped his ladder on a ledge beside a prickly holly hedge. He took 2 steps, then gave a shout as both his wobbly legs gave out. He tumbled down with dreadful force and landed in the hedge, of course. His bucket flipped, his soap flew high, a wave of bubbles filled the sky. Poor George was scratched from head to toe with suds above and dirt below. He wiped his brow and gave a grin. A minor bump, let's try again. He picked his ladder off the ground and looked for higher glass around. On Tuesday afternoon at 2, he had a grand high rise to do. He climbed up high to story 3, as confident as one could be. He raised his squeegee to the glass and watched a flock of pigeons pass. Then suddenly he lost his grip and took a terrifying slip. The squeegee flew out from his hand and crashed into a hot dog stand. It hit the mustard with a splash and caused a mighty hot dog crash. The vendor yelled, the crowd all stared, while George hung upside down impaired. His belt was caught upon a nail, he swung just like a doggy tail. On Wednesday morning, nice and bright, he tried to set his troubles right. He brought a rope and heavy hose to wash the glass from tops to toes. He turned the tap and let it roar outside a fancy grocery store. The hose whipped round just like a snake, a truly horrible mistake. It wrapped around his ankles fast and sprayed the people walking past. It blasted water out the door and soaked the baker on the floor. Then George went flying through the air and landed in a barber's chair. Covered in foam and wet as rain, he bowed and said, I'll try again. By Thursday midday, feeling bold, he went to clean a manor old. He reached the roof with clumsy grace, a big silly smile upon his face. He leaned too far to wipe a spot, forgetful of the height he'd got. He lost his balance, gave a screech beyond the ledge he couldn't reach. He crashed right through a glass skylight and gave the residents a fright. He fell into a tub of suds where Lady Snort was washing duds. She screamed in shock, she dropped her soap while George scrambled out to cope. Excuse me, ma'am, the glass is clean, he yelled while fleeing from the sea. On Friday morning, feeling sore, he swore he'd stick to the ground floor. No ladders now, no roofs for me, I'll stay down here where I can see. He walked up to a bakery pane and tried to wipe away a stain. He stepped back far to view his work and tripped upon a sleeping clerk. He fell backwards into a cart, a freshly baked blueberry tart. He rolled downhill across the street with sticky pastry on his feet. He crashed into a big bass drum inside a marching band's custom. The trumpets blared, the tubas roared as George slid past the mayor's board. Now Saturday has come along and George is singing a happy song. He has no teeth, his arm is bound, his knees make quite a squeaky sound. His bucket's bent, his mop is torn, he's covered in bruises, tired and worn. Yet phone calls ring from miles away with new requests every single day. For though he breaks 1,000 panes and washes suds right down the drains, he is the town's most funny sight, a source of pure and wild delight. They hire George to clean the glass, just hoping for some comedy class. So if your windows need a shine, call George today, he's doing fine.